Banana Man says, thoughts on 12C. The recruiter in me is going to tell you that any MOS is the next best thing since sliced bread. If 12C makes you happy, then it's an awesome MOS. So I'm going to leave you with this. It really honestly doesn't matter what I feel or think is best for you as far as an MOS specifically, right? The reason being is I don't know you. I don't know what your interests are. I don't know what your plans and goals and aspirations are. What do you want to do in the future? What are your dislikes? What are your deal breakers? Go check out my video I just posted. Don't join the U.S. Army until you watch this. This will help you. But with that being said, if you're going active duty and you're under the age of, let's say, 24, and you dabbled with college, or you're a high school student or a teenager, basically a young adult with no real work experience, go into active duty in a combat support job, because those skills and training will go much further for you on a resume when you leave active duty if you decide to only do 3 years and be done with it. That's setting you up for post-Army service. Now, if you're over 25 or 30, you have a career, you have your degree, like you're already established and you want to go combat arms like infantry or something, hey, go for it. I'm all for it, right? Because you already have a baseline. You already have that experience and everything that goes along with it. Now, if you're going guard or reserve, in my humble opinion, it really doesn't matter about your job, right? Because you're only doing it 1 weekend out of the month and 2 to 3 weeks out of the year at minimum. So the job isn't that important when you're going part-time. Your service is important because of all the benefits and the features that you get by serving part-time. Again, if you're a teenager, you don't have any real work experience, I'm always going to advocate for combat support because that's what's going to help you outside of the military. Again, if you're established, you have a career or a good paying job, you're educated or have like certifications or whatever through a trade school, what have you, and you're already established and then you want to do combat arms, I'm all for it. But if you're a young person with no experience, get a job that's going to be translatable to the civilian sector. Because as you being a soldier, as a civilian, I'm going to view you and hold you at a higher standard. You're going to be viewed as being reliable, dependable, punctual. You're going to show up on time, possibly some leadership training under your belt. I know you're going to be a team player. You work well. You do what you're told with minimal questioning, unless it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, you're viewed at a higher place compared to somebody with the same education, with minimal to no training or anything like that, right? So that's how it's going to separate you from the rest of the competition. But good question.
Just wanna be a mini me.